Okay, here we go. I think we're good now. See what time is it? It's 10:49. All right, we are at Honolulu, the Boeing 737. We're flying to Seattle today, getting everything set up. Getting ready for engine start, pushback. Okay, brake set. We are on external power right now. Got my VREF speeds set up. Autopilot, FMS, check. Okay, let's see here. $10.51 local. Okay. All right, let's get engine start. We're going to go to the overhead lower. We got air, so we'll select engine 1. Okay, engine 1 is starting to spool up. .6, then I add fuel, and we got a light off. We got the logo light on. Position light on, and a collision on. 13%. And 117. Okay, we got that stabilized. And turn on some air on the left. Switch over to generator. Generator 1. Get the left tack on. Switch the selector to ground. Let's go to engine number 2. Right-hand engine is spooling up. 1.4, 1.5. Here we go. Got light off. Add fuel. And we got light off on engine number 2. Alright, we'll get the right-hand pack, left and right-hand pack is on. Bleed air on number 1 or 2. Let's get the hydraulic pumps on. Yaw damp on, DC battery on, standby power on. Off goes the ground power. And right engine on ground mode. Lights on. Okay, we'll be flight level 300. So we'll set our cruising altitude for our pressurization. Okay, all boost pumps on, yaw damp on, all hydraulic. A and B hydraulics run. And let's see about getting the pushback. Got our FMC set up for our route right there. Let's pull up our SID, standard instrument departure, MKK 5. We're looking for MKK 5 right there. Let's check our chart. Okay, let's see. This SID is the Malachi 5 closure. So it says here, turn right heading to Sunday Tower, expect vectors to MKK, VOR, maintain 5,000. So I'll set my minimum altitude at 5,000 for departure. In transition, expect clearance and route flight level to VOR. Okay, we got that set up. We're going to be taxiing to 04 right. So right there at ramp R2. So we're going to be taxiing out on Charlie, via Charlie to 04 right. Okay, alright, let's see about getting pushback.
Cockpit to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start tail straight out.
Check our
Roger
legs
that.
here.
Ready for push straight back. Release the brakes, please.
Okay, brakes coming off.
Brakes released.
Check my steps here on FMS.
Brakes released. Here we go.
Okay. Getting pushed back out of PH.
HVAC complete. Partner brake set.
It will be. Brake set.
Brake set.
All right. Let's get headed out of the ground. Okay, got my V-speed set. Let's see here. We'll go. Okay, V1 will be 132. VR rotate 134 knots. V2 is 145. Check the set. Zero speeds check. Altimeter 3001. Go back 2 legs. Go. All right. Brakes off. Check. Road heat's on, window heat on. Pressurization is checked. 300. Cross feed on. Let's see. Cross feed is off. All pumps on. Taxi lights on. And check that right here. Okay, now we're good. Okay, let's taxi out for takeoff. One more thing I want to check. I need to get my CRTs out. In my cockpit. In my actual physical cockpit. Got to copy and paste my CRTs in my physical cockpit. Let's see. A lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff. Prior to takeoff. Stand by. Okay. Heading back to check. Good. Stand by. Brakes off. Taxi to on Charlie. Lap 1, lap 2, take off lap 5. Honolulu Tower, Alaska, 626, ready to go, 04 right. .01 on that Vero altimeter. Got 5,000 set in my MCP. Should be heading 040. Runway heading. Let's go. Get lined up here. Tower, Alaska, 626, taking off 04 left. Airspeed's alive. Lights on. 89. B1.
B1.
Okay, we're well on our way. Let's check. Well on our way. Beautiful day. Coming up on 5,000. Power back a little bit. Over red. Over speed there. Got to keep it below 250 knots. Under 10,000. Flight. Going direct to Mike Kilo waypoint. Honolulu. You stay pretty busy up here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Climb up to 7,000. Flaps confirmed up. That was good. All boost pumps on. Pressurization check good. Still in heading mode here. Got outbound heading to 100 for intercept MKK VOR. Slow it down a little bit. A little too fast. Below 250, below 10,000. Going up to flight level 180. 10,000, we'll turn off the landing lights. That strobe's on. Fuel flow's looking good. 1,800, 99, 10,000. Lights off. Yeah, we stay pretty busy in the 737 cockpit. A lot to do. We'll make a course correction of left 20 degrees. The course heading of 080 for intercept. Doing 280 knots, 12,000, climbing to flight level 180. Pull my power back a little bit for the climb setting. Ways to go. Estimated time en route 5 hours and 57 minutes to Seattle. Do a course correction to 050 for intercept. Climbing at 2,000 feet per minute, passing 15,700. There's 16,000, 2,000 to go to get to flight level 180. Close to MKK VOR. 1,000 feet to go to flight level 180. Once you get to flight level 180, there we go. We'll switch the altimeter setting to 29.92 for high altitude flight. We'll go ahead and turn to about 030 for intercept. And once I get established on that, we'll go from heading mode to LNAV mode. What was about 020. There's 18,000. Change my altimeter to 29.92. There we go. We'll go about 010, a little bit, 10 degrees to the left. Okay, we'll climb up to flight level 320. It's at about 2,000 feet per minute for climb. Now I'll hit takeoff heading mode and intercept on lateral nav mode. So it should catch the route in FMC. There we go. I don't know if we'll make, well, we're 40 nautical miles from the top of climb, so we'll see if we can achieve that. Hopefully we can. I'm going to bump it up, the vertical speed, bump it up to about 2,500 feet per minute. Hopefully we can get to top of climb in time. We'll see. We shall see. Top of climb. TC is top of climb. So we should. We'll see if we can get to top of climb. I don't know if we will or not. I'm gonna try. Well, that's okay. We're heavy. We're heavy, full fuel. Anyway, that was the SID departure out of phnl Honolulu. The MKK5. My Kilo 5 SID departure out of Honolulu. Climbing up to flight level 320. Alaska 626. Bound for Seattle. Non-stop flight. This will be a non-smoking flight. Of course. -4 Celsius. We don't need linear ties or engine lights. I do have the torpedo heats engaged. Anyway, I want to slow down the vertical speed. I don't want to get a airspeed buffer. We'll put it down from 3,000 to about 2,000. Hopefully I won't get a buffer. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna have to kick off. Yeah, there we go. I had to kick off the autopilot to lower the nose a little bit. Kill the buffer alert because we're losing too much airspeed for our climb. So I'm gonna re-engage the autopilot. Again. Slow down the vertical speed climb mode to stay away from the buffet stick shaker. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Well, we're at 26.5 on the altitude, 26,600 feet, cruising at 354 knots over the ground. True airspeed 374. Got a headwind component 032. The wind is 032 at 23 up at altitude here, so I'm sure it'll increase as we get a little bit closer to the system. Should go a little bit higher. We're going to have a tailwind on the flight. So anyway, we are still in vector mode. We'll see here. Moving right along. I had to reprogram the FMC my legs here, so I have to re-intercept. So we're showing 9.7 DME to SCRYU, which is our next waypoint. Got my Mach set for Mach bug set for 0.72. So add a little bit of power to get up to that. Well, I'm back on LNAV, 6 miles from the next waypoint, right here. Pilot FMC turning to intercept. Start 463 radio. Up to the Maggie 3 route, SID route. Okay, we're at flight level 320. We are in cruise mode. You see how the FMC lines up with the next waypoint. Okay, we're 97 miles from the next waypoint, which is APAC. APAC is right there, so we got toads, and we got APAC, and this is our route all the way 5 hours and 56 minutes to Seattle. Yippee, Yahoo, yeah, we're on our way. Yep, we are on our way. So, everything is pretty much set up here on FMC. Go up to the lower town, which is groovy with the world. Okay, we got our window heat on, we have our pro torpedo heat. Cabin is at a good temperature. Starting to get a little bit chillier. I'm going to turn on the wing anti-ice and the engine anti-ice. So we are looking good. We're at flight level 320. I'm gonna descend down to 300. Or 310. That will be the correct altitude. So going eastbound's odd, going westbound is even. So we're gonna descend down to 310. And that'll be a good eastbound altitude. The reason why they do that is I have flights going eastbound are odd, flights going westbound are even. It gives you 1,000 feet vertical separation, so you don't run into each other. You don't want to run into each other. Okay, we're at flight level 310. It's 73 miles from APAC. We're on our way to Seattle. Yes, we are. Looks like pressurization is, let's set that to 310. Cabin, the cabin pressurization is 5,800, 5,800 cabin at 310. So all boost pumps on, generators, left and right's good. Anti-ice, engine wing anti-ice on. Got to get it fixed. Check the generator 1. We have 24 DC volts, 49 amps, 115 AC volts. Check generator 2, 24 volts, 35 amps, 115, so we're good there. And, okay. Cruising right along. Into 737. Excuse me, the 737. Yeah. Moving right along. Yeah, he stayed pretty busy in this airplane. There's a lot going on in this aircraft. A lot going on. A lot of buttons and switches. Make sure my IRS is good. Okay, left and right. Flaps and slats are showing all retracted. Oxygen is in 1,600 pounds of oxygen. All right, we are good to go. Yeah, looking around this cockpit, there is a lot of stuff to monitor. There really is. Now, if we lost hydraulic pressure, I can open this door and do a manual gear extension if we had to. I've had to do that before in this airplane, in this airliner. So, looks like everything is really doing good. Cruising right along. The Alaska Boeing 737. If it ain't a Boeing, I'm not going. Right? Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed that, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and we'll see you on the next flight. So long from the flight deck.